Now let's look at default and custom views in Service Manager. So once we've made our Service Manager connections, a list of default views are loaded in the left here in the navigator. So if I double click on one of those, for example, Office 365 users, that will load that view. Similarly, if I double click on Office 365 licenses, that will load that view. And this view shows all of the licenses that are assigned to the users in the tenant. If I pan across to the right, you can see there's a column for each type of license. Now, I can export this view to a CSV if I wish to work with it outside of the tool. So further to this, I can also create custom views to create a view more specific perhaps to my requirements. So in order to do that, I right click on a default view like Office 365 licenses and go down to New. And this initiates the process for creating a custom view. So we have to give the view a name. I'm going to call it Custom License View. And next we choose the columns we want to display in the view. So I'm going to make a license-based view and I'm going to show, let me see, Flow, maybe Teams, Delve Analytics and Sway. Now when I've checked those boxes, those fields or licenses also now appear on this filter tab. So from here we can choose to filter the view based on these parameters, and anything we check within this view will be available to filter under. So we could say, well, Flow is equal to true, so it will only show me users that have a license for Flow, and similar, let's say Teams is equal to true. The remaining Delve Analytics and Sway, let's leave those at any value. So now when I click OK, it's going to ask me if I want to open the created view, so I'm going to click yes. And you see here, it's showing me a view of the users that specifically have Flow and Teams, but may or may not have Delve and Sway. And that's how to create a custom view. Once you've created a custom view, you can edit it and perhaps change some of the options. So I could go down to Office 365 licenses and maybe remove Sway, and then on the filter side, maybe set Delve Analytics also to true and hit OK, and that will refine the view based on the changes I've made. So I reload it there and you see now we've got Flow, Teams and Delve. So that's how to work with default and custom views within Service Manager.